You love your cat more than anything, but what if they are silently begging for your help right under your nose? Cats are masters of disguise, hiding their pain and distress so well that by the time you notice something is wrong, it might be too late. You might think your furry friend is just being quirky or acting out, but these seemingly harmless behaviors are actually desperate cries for help. Pay close attention, because number one on this list will completely shock you. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Sudden extreme hiding. It is completely normal for cats to enjoy their alone time in a cozy cardboard box. But if your usually social feline suddenly vanishes under the bed for days, alarm bells should be ringing. In the wild, sick or injured animals hide to protect themselves from predators, and your sweet house cat still carries that exact same primal instinct. Imagine your cat feeling so vulnerable and terrified that the only safe place is the dark, dusty corner of your closet. They are suffering in absolute silence, hoping the pain will just go away. If your shadow suddenly becomes a ghost, they are practically begging for a vet visit. Stick around, because the next sign is easily mistaken for a bad habit. Number 9. Chewing weird objects. You might laugh when you catch your cat gnawing on plastic grocery bags or chewing on your favorite woolen sweater, but this behavior, known as pica, is no laughing matter at all. It is a massive red flag that your cat is either profoundly stressed, lacking essential nutrients, or battling a dangerous gastrointestinal issue. Picture the sheer desperation of a cat trying to soothe a painful upset stomach by eating inedible, dangerous materials that could cause a fatal blockage. They aren't trying to destroy your belongings, they are frantically trying to fix something broken inside their own body. If you see this, take it seriously, but keep watching because the next behavior is even more deceptive. Number 8. Constant vocal changes. Your cat talks to you all the time, but if their sweet meow suddenly morphs into a low, guttural yowl or a raspy, strained croak, you need to listen immediately. Cats do not change their vocal patterns just to be annoying. They do it when they are experiencing severe cognitive decline, excruciating joint pain, or sudden loss of hearing or sight. Imagine waking up one day unable to see or feeling a sharp, stabbing pain every time you move, and the only way to communicate is to scream into the void. That heartbreaking yowl is your cat crying out in utter confusion and agony. Don't ignore it, especially since the next warning sign happens right in the litter box. Number 7. Litter box misses. When your perfectly trained cat starts urinating right outside their litter box or on your fresh laundry, it is incredibly frustrating, but please do not punish them. This is one of the most glaring, urgent cries for help a cat can give, often signaling a life-threatening urinary tract infection or a dangerous blockage. They associate the litter box with the searing pain they feel when trying to pee, so they desperately seek out soft, cool surfaces hoping for relief. Your cat feels utterly helpless, terrified of the pain, and is hoping you will notice their distress. You need to act fast, but wait until you hear about the chilling sign coming up next. Number 6. Sudden aggressive outbursts. If your incredibly affectionate lap cat suddenly turns into a hissing, scratching ball of fury when you try to gently pet them, do not take it personally. Unprovoked aggression is almost always a direct reaction to invisible, agonizing pain. Just like a human lashing out when nursing a severe migraine or a broken bone, your cat is using their claws and teeth to say, "Please do not touch me, I am hurting so badly." They are trapped in a fragile body, terrified that your loving touch will only bring them more physical suffering. It is a tragic defense mechanism, and you must uncover the hidden pain. The next sign, however, is much quieter but equally deadly. Number 5. Refusing to eat. Cats can be notoriously picky eaters, but if your food-obsessed feline suddenly turns their nose up at their absolute favorite treats for more than 24 hours, you are facing a massive emergency. A cat's liver is incredibly sensitive, and going without food can trigger a fatal condition called hepatic lipidosis within mere days. Imagine the terrible nausea or horrific dental pain that would make a hungry animal completely refuse food to the point of starving themselves. They are sitting by the food bowl, feeling incredibly sick and weak, desperately needing you to intervene before their internal organs begin to fail. Do not wait around, especially since the next sign often follows closely behind. Number 4. Unkempt matted fur. You are used to seeing your cat meticulously groom themselves for hours, so if their beautiful coat suddenly becomes greasy, matted, or full of dandruff, it is a glaring sign of systemic distress. Cats only stop grooming when they are too obese to reach their backs, paralyzed by severe arthritis, or simply too sick and depressed to care about their own survival. Picture the crushing exhaustion and agonizing stiffness required to make a proudly clean animal abandon their most basic daily hygiene routine. Their messy fur is a physical billboard screaming that they have completely given up. If you notice this, you must help them, but brace yourself for the terrifying reality of number 3. Number 3. Pressing head against walls. If you ever see your cat sitting perfectly still and pressing their forehead firmly against a wall, a door, or a piece of furniture, drop everything and rush to the emergency vet immediately. This bizarre and deeply unsettling behavior is a textbook symptom of severe neurological damage, brain tumors, or toxic poisoning. Your poor cat is experiencing unimaginable pressure and pain inside their skull, and pressing their head against a hard, cold surface is their desperate, futile attempt to find relief from the agony. It is one of the most critical neurological red flags in the animal kingdom. This is a life or death situation, yet the next sign is something owners overlook every single day. Number 2. Extreme panting sensation. Dogs pant all the time to cool down, but if you ever see your cat breathing heavily through an open mouth, you are witnessing a true medical crisis. Cats are obligate nasal breathers, meaning panting is a sign of extreme suffocating respiratory distress, heart failure, or life-threatening overheating. Imagine the sheer panic of feeling like you were drowning in the open air, fighting for every single gasp of oxygen while your chest tightens. Your cat is suffocating right in front of your eyes, their tiny heart working overtime just to keep them alive. You cannot ignore this terrifying struggle for breath, but nothing will prepare you for the ultimate, most heartbreaking sign at number 1. Number 1. Purring while injured. We all associate purring with a happy, content cat snuggled in our lap, which is exactly why this final sign is so incredibly dangerous and deceptive. Cats also purr when they are experiencing excruciating pain, giving birth, or even dying, using the low-frequency vibrations to self-soothe and physically heal their own broken tissues. If your cat is lethargic, hiding, and loudly purring, they are not happy. They are trying to comfort themselves in their darkest, most painful hour. It is a tragic, beautiful, and utterly heartbreaking coping mechanism. Never assume a purring cat is a healthy cat, because they might just be using their final ounces of energy to beg for your help. Your cat cannot use words to tell you they are suffering, which means their life depends entirely on your ability to read these silent, desperate cries for help. Never ignore these subtle changes because acting quickly could literally save your best friend's life. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more crucial pet advice, and comment below to let us know how your cat shows you they need care.